うんはい、どうも、みそで大将、みそ猫です。ちょっと待ってね。マイク切ってねえや、これ。よしよし、これで OK かな。はい。はい、どうも、みそで大将、みそ猫です。はい、ということでね、今日はロボコップ、はい、をやっていこうと思っております。はい、ロボコップっすね。この間、前回の放送ね、まあ、だいぶ離れてるけどね、操作方法とかちょっと覚えてないんですけど、まあ、続きやっていこうかなって思っております。はい。まあ、大体はね、覚えてるんで、はい。いやね、クリアしたいね。基本的に僕、ゲームをね、買って、やっては投げ、やっては投げ、食い散らかしてる状態でね、終わってないゲームが山ほどあります。はい。まあでもね、このゲームはちょっとさすがにね、最後までやってみたいと思ってるんでね、はい。ロボコップやっていきたいっすね。いやね、ロボコップね、好きだったんでね、本当に。まあ他のゲームもね、途中で投げ出してるやつもね、最後までやってみたいなと思ってるんですけどね。まあまあ、後々かな。なんか今はね、やりたいゲームいっぱいあるし、うん。ホラーもやりたいしね。でね、ロボコップね、さすがに重たいね。よいしょ。とりあえず、チャット広げてから、音声の方大丈夫かな？でかいかな？うん、なぜか解像度がものすごいことになってるね。オーディオでもこんぐらいなのかな？うん、こんぐらいか。もうちょっと高くてもいいか。よし、やっていきましょう。ロボコップ。前回ね、どこで終わったかな？覚えてね。なんかね、侵入して、で、なんか、そう、このロボット、このロボットが、なんか、手助けしてくれる状態だったんかな。どっかに侵入して、アジトを殲滅しようみたいな感じの話だったと思うんですけど、違ったかな？銃は今撃てないね。ちょっと操作方法はね、やりながら、学んでいきましょう。
Good, you're here. We're standing our ground. The bikers have retreated to the yard behind that big gate. Now, let's decide on the strike team.
I go on my own. No need to risk lives.
OCP has supplied us with an ED 209. Maybe you could make use of it, even if it is just for cover.
Robocop, can I have a moment of your time?
Can you leave him alone, lady? You caused him enough trouble already.
Hey, I just want the people to know what's going on in their city.
Can't say she isn't good at what she does. She got here before us. Anyway, it's up to you. If you need a bit of time to speak with her or wrap up anything else around here, it's not a problem. Those bikers aren't going anywhere. But if you're ready to go, ED 209 is here for your support. Just say the word.
ED209 ってこのデカブツのこと？
I need more time.
No worries. We got him boxed in.
ちゃんと名前があったんだな、こいつ。なんかね、今見たらマイクのマイクだよね。
Hey, just spare me a second.
確かなん
Thank you for
か
coming over.
記者だったかな
Could
こ
you
れ。
tell the Channel 9 viewers what you're struggling with here today?
Are you looking for more footage of me malfunctioning?
Don't think poorly of me for recording that. People want to see how their hero's holding up.
I am just a police officer.
Modesty. A rare feature in this city. I'm not against you. It's the OCP that's my target.
You are a troublemaker.
At least I do it for the truth.
私は正義
I
を執
do
行
it
する。
for justice.
Then we seem to be not that far apart. We had a rocky start, but it wasn't personal. I'm only here to show the truth before others try to cover it up. Don't you think we owe that to the people of the city?
共感しとこうか。
I do. The steel mill is the hideout for the street vultures, a gang of bikers who have committed
そう、バイカーギャングのなんか、アジトに乗り込んで、そいつらを逮捕するっていう流れだったのかな。
Thank you. In that case, I will not hold you any longer, unless there's anything you would like to add.
労働は1日8時間までです。
Do you consider the entire OCP to be corrupt?
Believe me, I really wish someone could change my mind about that rotten den. Who knows? Maybe it can be you.
My duty awaits.
Of course.
さあ、行くぞ。
Ready to get this cop killer?
Their time is up. I am going in.
Good luck, Murphy.
マーフィー。友達はそう呼ぶ。やばい。制圧チャレンジなんでしたろ。制圧チャレンジでは相手より多くの敵を倒すと行動評価でより多く経験値をもらえる。何こいつと張り合えってこと？ちょっと待って。待っていくなよ先に。めっちゃ縦にやってる。大丈夫か？すげえ縦にやってる。めっちゃ倒すじゃんこいつ。やべえ、すげえ倒すじゃんあいつ。ロボコップはしゃがめないんだぞ。やべえ、めっちゃ倒してるじゃんあいつ。俺が前に出る。俺がもっと倒すんだ。スタマー。いや、さすがに壊れんか。痛い痛い痛い痛い痛い、めっちゃ痛い、めっちゃ痛い。クソエイム。よし、回復するぞ。勝った。だからポンコツ野郎。巻いたか巻いたか。なんかめっちゃ撃ってね。何野郎ふざけやがって。ちょっと操作方法を覚えたいんだけどさ。どうやったかな。スキルとかいろいろあったよね。振ってるのは走行、体力、推理、心理学、スキル自体は別になんかあれだったかな。オートラインはなんかこれ以上は鍛えられないような気がしたけど、確か。スプラッター。トリガー引いたり手に自動操作です。 ちょっと待ってよ。ゲームプレイ。違う、コントロールか。キーボード割り当て、スプリント、射撃、リロード、狙う、次の武器、回復、安心モード、あ、V か。近接攻撃。ダッシュなんてあったっけ？スローモーション、Z。はいはいはい。Z のがある。スローモーション。いや、スローモーションはスキルか。スキルがないと無理だわ。いいね、ロボコップ。久々だよ。
I'm guessing you're close to catching Spike. Maybe he could lead us to Wendell. If those two struck a secret deal, no wonder Wendell ditched the punks. Anyway, be careful in there. I wouldn't be surprised if that slime had more tricks up his sleeve.
このゲームね、ロボコップ、まあね、ロボコップが隠れるっていうことはないからね、しゃがむっていう行為ができないんですよ、このゲーム。遮蔽物に隠れることができんからさ、もうそこがうまいことね、そのなんか、ロボコップらしさを出してるっていうかね。どこ行くんだこれ。お、無勇者のコンテナじゃん。リカバリーチャージ。あ、これ違うか。いつも G と H 間違えるんだよな。収集手段。OK。よし、HP 満タンや。あ、でも前回ね、やった時ね、すげえ瀕死状態だったんだよね。今はなんかポンコツロボットが盾になってくれたからよかったけどさ。ゆういちさんこんばんは。今日はロボコップやっております。よかったらゆっくりしてください。ねえ、みんなが大好きロボコップっすよ。これがフルさて、どこ行くんや、これ。突入さ。ああ、スローモーション。確かにスローモーションや。やばい。遮蔽物がない。コンバットショットガン。何がいいんだろうね。50口径。コンバットショットガン持ってきたいな。敵も意外と硬いのよね、これ。これフルオートの方が強いのかな。痛え、すげえ痛え。いやでもなんかフルオートだとちょっとあれちけないな。ロボコップさ、隠れることができないからマジで普通に食らってんだけどさ。これ回復？あ、これ回復だ。意外と回復落ちてんな。これはこっちに進むの？あ、違うわ。下に降りるのか。あ、そういえばロボコップもジャンプできんかったな、なんか。そうや、ジャンプできんかったんや。唯一持ってるスキルがシールドしかないからさ。
It can't end like this.
え？こいつ親玉？
Murphy, you got the cop killer. You decided to trespass on our turf.
いいツルツ
And
ル。
that shit doesn't fly with us. What's that noise?
おい、やっぱぶっ壊れやろうか。
20 seconds to comply.
Situation is under control.
You now have 15 seconds to comply.
Stand back.
やはり因縁の敵なのか。
I'm out of here. You now have 5 seconds to comply. 4,
Said everything is under control.
One.
Ed,
やられるだろ絶対。
authorized to use physical force.
わー、えぐい。彼やりよるよ。
Please put down your weapon.
Hey, what's going on over there?
どう倒せとこいつ。
What? Okay, okay. Let me see if I can help.
わーお。
I'm pretty sure I
助け
saw
て
a
ー。
notification here in the precinct. Be right back.
くそ、死ね、これでもくれ。いやいや、遮蔽物もなんもねえ。なんもないよ。
Okay, listen to this.
このポンコツ野郎。
Currently, Ed's 4-9 speaker cover is often reported compromised after Vtuber. Why don't you try making that your target?
やばいやばいやばいやばいやばい。痛い痛い痛い痛い、マジで痛い。隠れようがないじゃん。
You now have 15 seconds to comply.
なんでこのガチムチなガチンコ勝負なの。どこに隠れろと。これでもこれ。やべえ、当たらねえ。これくれ。わーお。やばいやばいやばい。回復しなきゃ。遮蔽物でも普通に当たってるもんな、こっち。自利品やでこれ。痛い痛い痛い痛い痛い痛い。やべえよ、あいつやべえよ。俺でもくらえ。やばいやばいやばい。あとは押し切るしかない。どんだけ勝てんだよこいつ。回復がない。やばいやばいやばいやばい。わーお。回復なくねもう。やばいやばいやばい。もうあと 18% しかね。どうだ参ったかポンコツ野郎。 まいたけさん、こんばんは。いやー、危ないとこでしたね。ロボコップやっております。よかったらゆっくりしててください。
Is he still alive?
I'm afraid not.
いや、さすがに死んだろ。
Sent us a malfunctioning unit. I bet they did that on purpose. And what about the other cop killer? Where did Spike go?
Wherever he went, justice will find him.
ロボコップあんだけ撃たれたのにこんなに無傷なのすごくね。ナイス、ありがとうございます。まあ一応ボス扱いだったみたいだね。いやー、こんにちは。今日もいい天気ですね。うん。ここは病院かな？
My wife, she was with me when they started shooting. I'm sorry. Oh no. No.
That's too bad. さて、どこ行こうと。Hey!
I am looking for a female officer who arrived yesterday with a gunshot wound.
You need to be a little more specific, honey.
Her name is Lewis. She is in
そ
a
う。
coma.
相棒のルイスが撃たれたん
Second
だよ。
floor.
しか。
Take the elevator.
ロボコップ病院行くんだな。まあまあ、それは普通か。ロボコップエレベーター使う。
Sir, you're not allowed in there. That's the VIP section of the hospital.
There's so much room in there, and we're all cramped up in this little space.
ね、隠れ
Sir,
か。
please calm down.
何の話や。デトロイトシティさ、いつも思うけどさ、奇抜な髪型の人多すぎんこんなおらんへんやろ。
Hey, Murphy. She's right in here.
Another visitor? She's in a stable condition. You know, some think that people in her state can hear what's happening around them even if they don't respond. Why don't you try talking to her?
ルイスこんなに老けてたっけ？ やあ、ルイス。
Hello, Lewis. Allow me to update you on our case. I know you would hate to be behind on the investigation. I found Officer Briggs. He is dead. Wendell Antonowski has the street vultures collecting bodies. His intent is not clear. I opened your present. It helped. Thank you. I could really use your advice, Lewis.
ロボコップも人を愛することができるんだよ。
Take the body downstairs.
But there's no more room in the morgue.
Didn't you hear someone stole a bunch of bodies over the weekend?
A corpse thief? What is this world coming to?
Lewis, you always find a way to help.
ダイアン地上を訪
I'll
ね
keep
る。
her safe. Don't you worry about her.
ドゥムドゥムドゥムドゥムドゥム。なんでイタリアン地上を訪ねなのか。どうした？
I've got 40 pow.
Of course, VFib. Okay, we gotta shock him.
Let's get the ambu bag.
フラッシュバック。
Stand clear. Shock him.
Clear.
All right, no pulse. Let's go intracardiac epinephrine.
ああ、自分が死んだ時のあれか。
Okay, everybody, clear.
Stand clear. All right, I think that's all we can do.
ああ、そうだね。これロボコップがサイボーグになる前のあれか。
6:15.
ロボコップね、もともと警官だったけど、悪党に撃たれて、で、なんか確かロボコップになる前のなんかシーンでさ、病院でなんかこういったシーンがあったね。 ルイスロボコップにしちゃおうかね。いや、ルイスロボコップになったらやばいな。
Robocop, what a surprise.
ダブルロボコップやん。なんかバットマンのウーマンみたいな。いるけ
I'm
どさ。
guessing you're here about the missing bodies? No one from the police has come to talk to us yet. I suppose you're preoccupied with the living rather than the dead.
Tell me about the case.
Usually
ロ
we're
ボコ
pretty
ップになって
packed.
から
There
悪
are
に厳
even
しい
some
すげえ
bodies
危
that
ないや
have
つ
been
ね。
here since
そう。
Christmas.
まあ基本
But
的
a
に
couple
なん
of nights
か、
ago,
なんていう
someone
かな。
broke into the hospital and stole
なんだ
30
ろう。
of them. It's been a blessing in
加減を
disguise.
知らないよ。
We've got so many unclaimed bodies that I feel like I'm starting to form relationships with them.
Is there any link between the bodies?
Actually, there is. Our thieves were very picky. All of the corpses had their brains intact. They didn't take a single corpse that had documented brain trauma. I've got to say, they were very thorough.
Anything else?
That's it for me, but talk to the security guard in the lobby. He should know more. Now that I'm looking at you, didn't I work on you? I recognize that jawline.
え、あなたは私を助けようとしてくれた人ですか？まあ基本的に感情がほぼないからね、なんかこう躊躇することないよね、悪党に。かっちゃんさん、こんばんは。今日はロボコップをやっております。よかったらゆっくりしていってください。まあでもね、ロボコップもね、1、2、3と映画が減っていくことにね、どんどん感情的になっていくから。なにこれ。
What do you know about the disappearance at the morgue?
Sure, I know I'm just a security guard, but I know how you operate. I've seen the shows, so let me break it down for you the way you'd understand. I estimate the incident occurred at around 300 hours. Multiple perps entered the GMH from the east and then proceeded to the BLE. Then most likely used the EFS to get down to the MORGUE.
What can you tell me about the perps?
We caught their leader.
You caught him? Where is he?
Oh, I mean on camera. There it is. Caucasian male, late 40s, dapper dresser. If I could say so myself.
That was very helpful. Thank you for your cooperation.
No problem. Just because I don't have a badge or a service weapon or a cruiser and partner or even a bulletproof vest, that doesn't mean that I can't be of help to the police.
喋ってる途中だけで出るわ。でも、めっちゃあんな怪しいやつよく病院に入れたな。黒ずくめになんか肩張ってたぞ。パトカーでお家に来たか。
Mr. Becker wasn't happy when he heard about your little trip to Highland Park. But between you and me, what you did was quite impressive. Maybe it wasn't an authorized mission, but it can still give us an idea of how your systems are holding up. So, let's see how you did.
何を見るってんだい？ああ、リザルト画面か。えい！ S が評価なんかな、一番。前 B とか C とかだったな。
Thank you for your cooperation. What's all the commotion?
バイカーを追って。おお、お前、大丈夫か？ガラクタやん。一応回収されてんだ。お前の意思は俺が継ぐ。プリント基板手に入れたよ。どれ？基板の変更。これか。オムニボード。機能停止中。これか。シングルショット。一発ずつダメージ。大ダメージ。何がいいんだろう、これ。前のやつでいいかな。チュートリアル。あ、こ こんなにボード持ってたっけ？いっぱいあるけど、なんか設定するのめんどくせえな。とりあえずこのままでいこう。さあ、ストーリー進めるぜ。なんだ。
You all know the procedure by now. Officer Cecil will gather Briggs' belongings and deliver them to the family. They asked for a small funeral, so I expect everyone to give the family space.
Briggs was one of us. We should at least do something to honor him.
Best thing we can do is get those butchers that did this to him. I want to see everyone in the briefing room in 10 minutes. Now back to work.
Hey, Murphy. You've been to the hospital, haven't you? How's Lewis?
Unconscious, but stable.
She'll pull through. I'm sure of it.
よく眠ってました。
OCP accountable. This can't keep happening.
Relax, Kaplan.
He's not wrong.
まあ言うたらオムニ社のせいだよな。暴走したやつが巡査殺したの。
We need to get the guy who did it, so maybe let's focus on that. Speaking of which, there's someone who might know something. There's a guy in the jail that wants to talk to you, Robo.
何の音楽だこれ。
See you later in the briefing room.
刑務所？刑務所じゃねえよ。近く？地下だ。地下か。地下に誰かいるみたいですね。会いたい人が。
Welcome back, Robo. You have a minute? First of all, I wanted to say I'm sorry that I hesitated back at that steel mill. I already filed a report on the incident to Mr. Becker.
Fucking rat.
As I was writing it, I'd noticed a lot of opportunities to better myself. But considering that was our first mission together, it wasn't all bad, right?
なんだこいつは。お前なんかやったか？お前は訓練が必要だ。いや、まあ、どうしようかな。共感しとこうかな。
You helped plenty.
何も助けられてないけどな。
Still a long way to go. I've been getting to know different aspects of being a cop, and there's one thing that I keep underperforming at. Shooting. Would you mind showing me how you practice at the range?
相変わらず辛辣でくさ。よし、じゃあすぐ行こう。
Practice makes perfect. Let us not waste any more time.
お前が的だ。
You wanna go now? Yeah, great. Let's go.
どこ行ったあいつ。射撃場に行ったって言ってたけど。あった。
I love the smell of this room. Should we start? First, I want to watch you practice.
15ポイント以上獲得する？
Can I comment now?
No.
I can't help myself. That was awesome.
We are not done yet.
Right. This has to be some sort of record.
15ポイント以上獲得してるだろうね、これですね。どこまで打たなあかんのや。いつまで続くんやこれ。間に合わんて。
I took so many notes.
Next time, do it quietly. Eliminate distractions. Being overeager is one of them.
So that's the actual lesson. Now I get it.
Is your service weapon properly prepared?
I was issued this old gun and serviced it according to the manual.
I will try it out.
Sure thing. There you go.
今度は何？オートラインじゃないやつでやるってことか。なんだこの銃は。
Is everything okay?
おい、ふざけるな。
I calibrated it. I did everything the manual said.
It is beyond repair. They must have issued it to you by mistake.
Huh. I don't think that's entirely true. Other cops give me a hard time because Mr. Becker hired me to monitor you. But I guess that's the way it has to be.
A cop must be ready. Get a different gun.
Sure. Thank you, Robo.
どう見たってあんな銃待たされたら殉職するだろ。
There's my favorite law enforcement officer.
お前誰だっけ？
Why are you in this cell?
I come here to think sometimes, and the food is better than in the soup kitchen.
お前はたかり屋だ。こいつなんか確かネックレスかなんかの話をしてたやつだよな。
That is resourceful.
Why, thank you. I try very hard to not try at all. But seriously, I was hoping to see you. I heard what happened to Briggs. After everything he did for me, I'll do whatever I can to help you catch that Wendell guy. He seems pretty good at pitting people against each other. Maybe I'll find some of his dissatisfied customers who'd be willing to talk to me.
It could be dangerous.
You kidding? On the streets, I'm a samurai. Well, with Briggs dead, it probably makes me more of a...
You are not a Ronin.
Yeah, okay. Just remember, if you need anything, I'm your guy.
冗談が言えるロボコップ。よし、会議室行くぞ。ちょこちょこね、なんかサブストーリー的なやつがあるんだよね。
Not again. Why am I always the one that has to do it? It's not fair.
ねえ。いや、めんどくさい。メインストーリー行きたい。エリアからありますか？副目標に。おい、そういうこと言うなよ。わかったよ。やってやるよ。
What is it, officer?
Huh? Oh, I didn't realize I was talking out loud. It's just that I need to hang Briggs's picture on the memorial wall.
そんなことしてんの？
A lot. Hey, would you be so kind and help me? All you have to do is find Briggs's photo in the database and print it out. Just make sure to hang it straight. Otherwise, I won't hear the end of it from Sarge.
めっちゃ雑用やん。どこ？印刷室にあるって言ってたけど。は？目標こっちなんだけどさ。地下かこれもしかして。とうとうと走るよロボコップ。じゃないな。これか、データベース。今もあるのかませんかわからんけどさ。スーパーコンピューターってやっぱこういうでっかいやつがいっぱい並んでんのかな。誰だっけ誰だっけオニール、クルツ、コワルスキー、マーフィーは違う。ルイス、リード。あ、これか。これ他にも見れるんかな。自分の写真、プリントはできないわ。さすがにできないか。プリンター？これか。警察データベースの写真が言えて嫌だな。うわあ、いっぱいいる。
Thanks, Murphy. I still need to go get his stuff, so You know, I'm gonna take care of the desk, but could you get his belongings from his locker?
まだ頼むの。ブリックス巡査のロッカーは何入ってるのかね。エロ本でも入ってるのか。切符、野球ボール、家族写真。普通だった。すまねえ、エロ本が入ってるなんて言って。
You can put everything in the box. I'll make sure his family gets it. You know, I usually do all of this alone, and it doesn't get any easier no matter how many times I do it. But having you share this responsibility with me, it actually helped. Thank you, Murphy.
スキルポイント4ポイントアップ。どうしたらいいんかな。そこがやっぱいるんかな。戦闘。職場に持ってきてたらびっくりする。そりゃそうだ。ヒューズボックスで HP 全回復。セシル君つったっていうだけで言わない。そうだね。セシル君なんか、二人で一緒にやったって言ってたけど、正直、一緒にはやってなかったな、今の。ロボコップビジョン。何がいいんかな、これ。メインキャラのエンディングに影響を与えるための必要な数値が低下する。まあ、そうこうか。いや、まあ、心理学極めるか。これ、どうやって、こうやってアップするか。OK。これで、OK か。もうスキルポイントないよな。ないね。よし、次の現場へ向かうぞ。まあでもね、職場にエロ本とはいかないけど、まあ週刊文集みたいなね、なんか、スポーツ新聞的なあれぐらいだったらね、意外と持ち込んでる人もいるんじゃないかな。ロボコップだけ席ねえ。おめえの席ねえから。
Wendell Antonowski struck a deal with the street vultures at Highland Park.
A place where, for some reason, we weren't supposed to go.
Be that as it may, we're on the lookout for anyone from this biker gang. We also know what he's looking for.
Yeah, dead bodies.
Dead bodies whose brains are still intact, to be precise.
Wow, that's even more messed up. Why would he need them?
We'll get to the whys, but for now we need to focus on catching Spike. He's our connection to Wendell Antonowski. Since they know we're onto them, I'm expecting them to be in hiding.
They're not hiding. Put on Channel 9.
What in the hell?
なんか学校の教室にあるテレビみたいな感じだ。オモクティス壊れるの。そっか。まあ確かにね。これオムニ社じゃね？いや違うか。これ銀行か。
All right, everyone pack up. I want you all to be at SWAT's disposal.
Sergeant, am I back on the case?
I don't think Becker will give me grief if I let you go save OCP's money. You're reinstated. Everyone, move out!
冗談言えるロボコップかっこいいな。そして相変わらずの急発進。まあ確かにロボコップ椅子乗ったら壊れるわな、そりゃ。 おお、ポンコツ野郎いるじゃん。
Oh, look at that. One of the cops was actually bothered to show up. No need, SWAT's got it covered.
What is the situation?
Vultures came up with the great idea of robbing the OCP bank.
あ、オムニ社の銀行だからオムニ社マークついてるのか。
They must be crazy to think that OCP will just let them leave with their money.
Was there any sighting of Spike?
Not yet. But I'm sure they wouldn't pull such a stunt without their leader.
What is the plan?
Let me make this clear. It's SWAT's plan. You're no part of it.
うるせえヒゲ野郎。
Then you are going to need a new plan.
もう新聞記者じゃんあれ。厄介すぎる。
With this buggy brain of yours, you think you still remember how to put the heat on them scumbags?
I prefer to serve justice cold.
いや、殺戮の仕方しか覚えてねえだろこいつ。
Let's see who tags the Contact! Contact! Show our metal friend how it's done, boys. Suspect is down! Cover me! Go! Go! Go!
いや、オムニ社強すぎるやろ。俺が先行く。俺が先行くんだ。さすがに多勢物勢すぎるだろ。
Robocop, open the gate for the Ed-209 units. We'll secure the area.
相手は5人やぞ。その場で終身刑を言い渡すことしかできない。うん、まあ基本的になんか逮捕するとかじゃないもんな。いや、普通に負けたな。制圧じゃなくて人間代わり。まあね、銃社会とはいえ、なんか問答無用で撃ってるよね。いやいやいやいやいやいやいや。また暴走するんじゃねえだろうな。
Put down your weapon.
I can see your bank job turned out to be quite intense. Ed-209's behaving themselves?
So far, so good.
You should be heading towards the
Wow!
It's through the office area.
Put down your weapon. Put down your weapon.
いや、オムニ社強い。
Put down your weapon.
もうロボコップいなくてもやってくれるじゃん。
You now have 15 seconds to comply.
ロボコップいるか？多分なんかスローモーションかなんか活用しないと多分無理だろ。勝てねえよ。
There's an armored gate in lockdown mode in front of you. Find a way to get past it. Try finding the weakest spot in the wall around the gate and breach through that.
ゲート近くの脆くなってる部分を探して。ん？ ういうこと？こっちじゃなくて、いや、こっちだよな。これか？ん？どういうこと？これ？あ、いや、これ回復だわ。電気泥棒してる。監視カメラ壊すわけじゃないしな。なんつってたさっき。走行が脆くなってるところを壊せとかなんとか言ってたけど。え？ここじゃないってこと？なんか銃で開きそうな気配がないしな。下からか？そういうわけじゃないな。エレベーターも乗れるわけではないし。どこやねーん。あっちから行けってこと？いや、なんか端壊れてるしな。やっぱこっちか。なんだって。ごめん、全然話聞いてなかった。突入できる脆い箇所を見つける。脆い箇所？これのことか。ごしゃごしゃごしゃ。いけいけ。僕らの兵隊系やれお前ら。やっちまえ。どう考えても殺戮兵器やろ、ほんまに。スワットチームの勝利。どうでもええわい。無理したら討伐す。ほんまにえぐいって。勝てるわけないやろ。
I've received information that the bank manager is held hostage in the vault.
Where exactly is it?
Find the manager's office, and we'll go from there. It's at the far end of the office area.
規制エリアの奥だよ。こっそり味方減らしたい。いや、こっそりやりたいけどさ。
So is depriving thousands of people of a roof over their heads. But OCP doesn't seem to mind that.
Explain.
Delta City. A heaven on earth that OCP plans to build in place of old Detroit? A city of the future where there is no crime or poverty. Do you believe the commercials?
いや、前事だろ。私の使命は町の平和を守ることだ。
I am working on the no crime part.
Then OCP may become the object of your attention soon. In order to create Delta City, OCP must first get rid of people who live in old Detroit. Now that's a topic I'd rather do a story on than you glitching.
でも無医者がやられたらロボコップ直すパーツがないが。
The value of the property would cover the cost of entering the business. The later gains will far outweigh the cost, supposedly.
You do not believe that.
It's OCP. There must be a catch, and I think I found it. The documents say something about additional costs. I believe that's a loophole that OCP placed in order to scam people out of their homes.
That is only suspicion.
And I need time to prove that my suspicion is true. Time and some of these documents I found. If you detain me, the SWAT jerks will requisition them.
お前を拘束する。
You can go, but if you continue to disobey the law, you will be detained.
Maybe I should have treated you more like a police officer than OCP's property.
これは何？
The city owes you.
タマサルートが発展してんの？もしかして。
I can see you've reached the manager's office. Great. Now look for a switch that unlocks the doors that lead to the vault. If I was a bank manager, I would probably ask for that switch to be installed somewhere around my desk.
まあ、サマンサばっかり優しくしてたら、なんかサマンサとなんかいい子っていうか、エンディングになりそう。わーい、金庫や、金庫や。
I will not contribute to depriving my grateful employer of his hard-earned savings. Robocop! I knew our founder would send his best.
We're not done yet.
Mr. Becker, you're still
お前いたんか。
I only played dead, so I didn't end up like you, with a bomb strapped to my body.
Robocop, you have to defuse it. The explosion could cause the company enormous losses.
ロボコップにできるの？そういうこと。
I saw that Orpheus kid playing puzzle games on his breaks. Ask him for help. I'll be watching you from a safe distance.
最悪なやつや。
Officer Washington, I am looking at a ticking bomb.
A bomb? Okay, I'm passing you through to the bomb squad.
There is no time. I will need your help to defuse it.
Gosh, I mean, I'll do my best, but just give me a moment. First aid, kidnapping.
Are you looking for a bomb?
マニュアルの爆弾解除ページ。今から？
Found it. First rule, call qualified personnel. Oh no. Okay, tell me what you see.
急なミニゲーム始まったんだけど。手がかりを探す？あ、これか。
Four connectors with different voltage.
What's the highest voltage?
24 volts. Cables lead to the fuse.
Does the fuse appear to be electronic?
Affirmative.
このミニゲームいる？
Four cables, green, two reds, and blue.
Four cables? Got it.
It is a C4 explosive and seems to be homemade.
Yeah, that's what I'd expect. Okay, so they used this kind of bomb before. According to the diagram, you should detach 3 cables. Start from the one with the highest voltage, then proceed down one at a time to the one with the lowest voltage.
There are 2 different color 12-volt cables. Which one do I detach first?
Maybe this isn't the time, but I'm colorblind.
I will have to improvise.
Just remember, detach the one with the highest voltage first, then proceed down to the lowest voltage.
ごめん、よくわかってない。高い電圧から低い順圧。どういうこと？高い電圧から順に低いものを外すってこと？責任重大やん。おお。おお。で、次どれ？これか？おお。で、6ボルトじゃなくて12ボルト外すのかなこれ。そんなに無造作に掴む？
just a minor incident. Ready to get back to business? Because I need to make a withdrawal. Like now.
この状況で
I should really check upstairs.
Nonsense. This is OCP. Money comes first. Now, open the vault.
There you go, sir.
Great. Now out of my way.
こいつ犯罪者やん。金塊1個しかね。
What the hell is this? Where is all the money?
Our founder has most of our capital tied up in a very ambitious and resource-heavy project.
I can't believe old man's blowing all of OCP's money on Delta City.
Have some respect, young man.
やばすぎやろ。
Arnold, back with the money in the next. We're leaving.
You should be proud to work for such a great man.
At this rate, soon there might be no one left to work for him. See what I'm talking about?
銀行の支店長グルじゃね？すんげえズーム機能欲しい。やばい、HP がない。やべえ、爆発した。めっちゃ増援来るじゃん。回復アイテムはねえのか。開けろ、デトロイト死刑。
I am in pursuit of the remaining fighters. I have followed them into a tunnel.
So that's how they must have gotten here in the first place. It seems they're retreating into the old industrial area. That must be where they've hidden their getaway vehicle. You gotta hurry.
早く金塊でボディ補強しなきゃ。成金ロボコップ見たくねえ。行け。アサルトライフル持ってこうかな。バイカシュンダー来た。どっからうるさいハイドモだ。めっち ちゃいるやん。何こいつら。よし、接近するぞ。
Robocop, there's a deserted warehouse nearby. It's the only building with street access in the area, and it's big enough to store their vehicles. It's your best bet to proceed there.
Roger that.
どこ行ったやつ。めっちゃ突っ込んでくるやん。これでもくらい。やっぱスローモーション機能ないと厳しくね。クソエムすぎるだろ。やばい。音楽がかっこいいんだけど、めちゃくちゃ銃が下手くそ。しかも HP 回復アイテムが全然ねえしな。めちゃくちゃいるな。やばいぐらいいるじゃん。めっちゃスナイパーライフルかなんか欲しい。すぎやろ。どんだけいんねん。やばい、後ろが燃えてる。当たらねえ。これでも FPS すげえ苦手な人間だからな。コンミソコップ。はい、コンミソ。今日はロボコップやっております。よかったらゆっくりしててください。絶賛クソエムのロボコップっすね。つうか敵マジで言い過ぎやな。スプラトゥーンですら難しいのに、ここまで普通にシューティングのゲームだとね、結構大変だね。スナイパーライフルで狙うとかならまだね なんとかできるんだけど。うん、こんだけいたのに全員排除したよ。ちょっと電話に出る前に回復アイテムないか探そう。ないな、全然回復アイテムだよ。電話出るか。もしもし。ゾウさんが好きです。
I am listening, creep.
Robocop!
Why did Wendell Antonowski send you here? This was a suicide mission.
We no longer deal with that arrogant prick. We had an agreement. We held our end of it. And apparently it slipped his mind to pay us for our services. Well, that didn't sit well with us. So now we're out to get what we're owed.
The only thing you are owed is a prison cell.
Yeah, I don't think so. I'm a vulture. I need my space. I'll see you around, cop.
実際ロボコップに追いかけられたらひとたまりもねえだろうな。あんなんが襲ってきて銃一発撃っても全然効かないんだけど。
Before the attack, we all thought our money would be safe at the OCP bank.
Yeah, glad we got Murphy on our team.
I have pertinent information regarding the case.
We'll get to that, Murphy. But right now, it's time for your psych evaluation. Becker will chew my ear off if I don't make sure you take part in it. So go. Dr. Blanche is already waiting in the observation room. Once it's over, join us in the briefing room.
あそこ大気棒っていう名前なんだ。ロボコップシャワー浴びれねえのかな。え？誰か使ってる？ロボコップが
What's the big idea?
なんだ？
Piece of junk taser blew the fuse when I tried to charge it.
停電？
Robocop, is that you? I can't see anything.
I am standing in front of you, Officer O'Neill. Is there a problem?
Oh, CP skimps on everything when it comes to the police. Fired our maintenance guy to reduce their costs, so now we are literally in the dark.
We need to get the power back on.
I am equipped to deal with such situations.
おい、死ぬシャワーついてないよ。早く直して。大惨事やな、それだ。
Follow the cables. They should take you to the fuse box.
ケーブルを辿っていけば分電盤に着くわ。どこの？これ？ん？これのことか。分電盤？これか。え、地下に行ってんだけど。ん？こっちのこと？秘宝ロボップ分電盤がわからない。ケーブルをたどろうにもケーブル地下に行ってんだけど、地下に行けってことか。重大任務だぜ、お前。覗きしないといけないから。あれ？あった、こうか。こう？向こう？え、外に繋がってんの？外じゃないくせえけど。 や、でも外だよな、これ。こっち？いや、違うわ。外だわ。なんでロボコップこんな雑用なことするのか。あったあったあった。ブレーカーの位置がずれているようだ。え？ショートした。何？どれを操作するんだ？これか。みんなのロボコップ雑用を任される。ほらな。
Oh, that's Detroit's shining beacon of hope.
Thanks for the help, Murphy.
こういう言い回し好きだわ。
I'm ready for you, Robo.
I'm afraid not.
All right,
Looks like OCP
let's
is
see
really
what's
cutting
cooking under the
across
hood.
God knows what they're
Once I'm done, he's all yours, Doctor.
Hey, what's that look supposed to mean?
リザード画面か。ホームに銀行の秘密その1。なんもないって。銀行への侵入者を逮捕した。侵入者全員殺し。C 評価低く。銀行の侵入したやつら全員殺したろ。逮捕どころじゃねえよ。
Hello, Murphy. Congratulations. I've seen your accomplishment on TV. I hope that I'll manage to remain professional despite sitting opposite a celebrity. How do you feel about being acclaimed as a hero again?
クズもテレビは見る。どう言ったらいいかな。これ言いてー。
It helps if the criminals know that they should fear me.
I suppose it makes your job
ちょっと言い回しが違うな。
I'm sure you'd love to share this accomplishment with Anne Lewis. You've seen her at the hospital, haven't you? How is she?
She is stable.
You cherish that relationship, don't you? She's an important part of your life. Your past life, too.
She is.
Just like your family. You're very protective of your past.
OCP cut me off from my family.
And how do you view their decision to separate you from them?
まあ残酷だった。それでよかった。残酷だったかな。
It was cruel.
To everyone involved, I'm sure. Nevertheless, you still think about them, don't you? What comes to mind when you try to remember your family?
息子
I see. Memories can be painful, especially when they're connected to the ones you love. They tend to remind us of what we're missing. The thief that broke into my house I mentioned before. He was my brother. He was an addict who'd come over to steal things to sell so he could buy drugs. As you can imagine, my last memory of us together is not a happy one. But despite that, I still wouldn't want to lose it. It serves as a reminder of how I failed him.
実際家族が犯罪者って言われたらちょっとな。
I do not remember my family. I can only feel them.
These feelings, how do they manifest themselves?
説明できないだろう。システム障害だ。
As echoes of the past. But OCP sees them as obstacles that need to be removed.
And now you're afraid that they sent me here to convince you they are right?
Did they?
What you need to understand, is that regardless of outside influences, my client's well-being takes highest priority. Especially now that I understand how important these memories are to you, I will fight for you in every way I know how. If you let me. I think this is a good place to end this session. Thank you for your honesty. It certainly has been noted. I've got plenty to think about for now.
まあ良くも悪くもなんか90年代というか80年代というか女性のなんかファッション的な髪型のデザインがさすげえ古臭いよねやっぱ。そこら辺はこだわってるのかなって感じだけど。さあ会議室行こうぜ。こうやって。わーい。
Yeah, just keep following the road.
But the road ends here.
What was that? Oh, you're breaking up.
Am I? I'm hearing you clearly.
Oh my god, what a lemon.
どうした？
You two seem to be enjoying yourselves.
Just having a little fun with our fellow dispatcher.
Don't worry, I'm sure the kid has a sense of humor. It's just a little blue hazing. And he's an OCP stooge anyway.
You're not going soft on us, are you, Murphy?
That did not sound like fun.
It's not like he didn't deserve it.
You know that he runs to Becker with a stack of papers every time you two talk, right? He's a rat.
We're just looking out for you, Murphy.
まあ心配してくれるのは嬉しいけどさ。俺の相棒をいじめんでやってくれ。
All right. The situation at the bank was contained in a relatively smooth fashion. So what did we learn from it?
When it's their money on the line, OCP will send Robocop, the entire SWAT team, and a bunch of Ed 209s that actually work.
Anything else?
Wendell Antonowski no longer deals with the street vultures.
That's right. There's been a rift in their midst, and I want to know why.
Spike has proven to be talkative under suitable conditions.
That's why I want you all to head to the city and do some actual police work. We need to find Spike. The attack on OCP Bank was a desperate move. I'm sure there's plenty of theories floating around. So we need to listen to what the streets are saying to find where the vultures are hiding.
なんだ探索パ
I
ート
know
か。
someone versed in street talk.
Talk to him. And oh, I almost forgot. Murphy, once you're downtown, the old man wants to meet with you.
Oh, the old man himself? What an honor.
Yeah, he's the closest Detroit has to real-life royalty. Maybe for saving him all that money, he'll knight you or something.
Enough. Head downtown, ask around, and most importantly, find Spike.
Robocop! Over here! You wouldn't want to make the mayor of Detroit wait, would you?
お前市長なの？なんだ市長。
May I help you, Mr. Mayor?
Oh, it's me who's gonna do the helping. You know John Mills, I presume? The OCP puppet who's gunning for my seat as mayor? I've heard from a reliable source that he's planning to make you the highlight of his election bid. Judging by your expressive face, he hasn't talked to you about it yet, huh? That's what I figured. What a slimy bastard.
ロボコップの表情を読み取れる
Using
の
your
こいつ。
image to influence the good people of this city. And without your consent? That's clearly something that I would never do. But you know that I've always appreciated what you're doing for our city, right? So, the real question is,
目
what
標
are we
が
gonna
更
do
新されま
about
し
it
た。
together?
バイクを見つけ出して殺す。間違ってはないね。ああまあまあ、お武者は基本
I
的
will
に
not
悪い。
let OCP take over this city.
I knew you'd understand. I need to go. Campaign season is busy, but let me leave you with one word of advice.
基本的に八方美人だな。
Make it clear that you are not siding with Mills. You can be sure that they'll twist your every word and use it against you. That's what OCP does. Thanks for the talk, Robocop. Say no to Delta City.
ロボコップの行いは政治的影響を持つ。この殺戮兵器にまあいいや、とりあえず警察署に出よう。探索パートの時間や。あれこっち、どこだっけ警察署から出る。地下だよな。
Robocop is getting a face-to-face with the old man himself.
Hey, Shiny.
I tell him all about how the OC.
なんだ。
How are you feeling after the incident at the bank?
Who gives a shit? I heard that you're heading to the city. Once you're out there, I want you to check one apartment for me. There's suspicion of domestic terrorism and corporate espionage, so expect a warm welcome.
Should I assume hostility from the suspect?
I assume you'll find sensitive data there. Look for it thoroughly and make sure it comes straight back to my hands. Tenement across the street from the arcade, apartment 12. Now go, I've got to prepare for a meeting. And remember, if you won't take care of it, another cop will have to. Another cop that isn't quite as resistant to deadly surprises as you are.
自国産テロリスト。ムカつく顔しやがって。仕方ない。上司の頼みだもんな。この毎回急発進するのどうにかならんのか。あ、今回の探索パートは昼なんだ。あ、でもダウンタウンってことは、シティの方じゃないんだな。もうスラム街みたいなところを探索するの？星草の中からスパイク。なんかめっちゃ黒服がいるんだけど。
Hey you. The old man is waiting for you upstairs. This entrance to the building is off limits. You have to use the staircase.
Think he's gonna hold his weight?
Doesn't matter. Just
きしんでるんですけど、大丈夫ですか
The old man's waiting. So, it's true what they say. You do have some kind of defect.
基本的に皮肉しか言わねえな、こいつら。
Oh, it's good to see you, my boy. Leave us. I want to talk to him in private. You have to excuse me for not getting up.
命の恩人だ
I'm in
も
a
んな。
rather unfortunate state. You did exceptional work at the bank. I want you to know that I am deeply grateful for your service to OCP and the city of Detroit. See, I grew up in this very apartment.
あらそう。
Or what's left of it. It used to be a thriving neighborhood. Nothing like what you see right now. I always dreamt of turning it into the most prosperous district in the city. A new heart of Detroit. Can you imagine? Or do you think it's just an old fool's pipe dream?
いい夢だと思います。機械が夢のことなどわかるわけない。身も蓋もないこと言ってる。
I agree with all city improvement plans that have the citizens' well-being in mind.
Glad to know you approve. Delta City's construction is about to start. Finally, the old and frail will be replaced with the new and strong. Decay and death are terrible things. You lose everything you worked for your entire life. But I don't have to tell you what that's like. It really makes me wonder, has the time you spent in that armor been a burden to you?
あまり悩まないようにしてる。犯罪者でなければ心配はやらないだろう。まあそうだけどさ。
The only burden it causes is to criminal scum.
I admire your confidence. The real reason I've summoned you here is because I'm worried.
ロボコップを
I'm aware of your instability problems, and it's not a matter that we can overlook. That's why I've requested to have people look after you. Tell me, how are you finding your evaluations with Dr. Blanche?
なんかスクールカウンセラーみたいな人？時間の無駄だ。
I am happy to comply with any activity that improves effectiveness.
You're a good sport. I can imagine it's not a pleasant experience, but I can't express how much I'd like you to keep at it.
正直時間の無駄だと思ってる。
I'm sure that becoming a liability is the last thing you'd want. Am I right?
That is correct.
Now we've reached an understanding. Tell me, is there anything I could do to put your mind at ease?
ルイスに両方。警察は無者の意図に開示的。会議的か。ルイスだろ。
My partner has been severely wounded and is being treated at Gibson Memorial Hospital.
I'll make sure she gets the best care there is.
Thank you.
I have to say, you brought a lot of hope into this old man's heart. Now, excuse me. I'm not supposed to exert myself too much. Doctor's orders. And you can't argue with them.
このおじいちゃんはまあなんかいい人そうだよな。普通に。
Take care of yourself. After all, the peace of Detroit depends on your
ここから落ちたらどうなんだろうな。いや、でもなんか目標地点、ここから降りろって言わんばかりにこっち見てんな、こいつ。
Holy shit! What was that?
Robocop. Not such a piece of junk after all.
もう今さっきもう降りろって言わんばかりにこっち見てて。
Hey Murphy, are you done with the old man's tea party? Remember to get back in touch with your informer. See if he has any info that could get us back on the biker's lead. Spike is still out there.
OCP wants to raise towers of glass and steel? Go ahead. Just not where we live.
大丈夫か？ゲロ吐いてるやつがいるぞ。ああ、昼間、夜と見るのと全然違うな、なんか。
I'm sure I'm in the right place, but I can't see my FTO anywhere. Could I have his name, please? Over.
Sure thing. It's Officer Rat. He
何
should
して
be
ん
one
の？
of the dumpsters. That's the only place he belongs, if you catch my drift. Over and out.
Right. So much for my field training.
いじられてんな。
Officer Washington, I will be your field trainer for today. Requesting readiness confirmation.
Yeah, thanks for the offer, but maybe the others are right. I might not really be cut out for field work.
この街をきれいにしたくないのか。排除するってことかな。臆病者でいるならご自由に。自分の人生は自分で責任を持つべきだ。
If we live the way others want us to live, what kind of life would it be? Or rather,
いいこと言うじゃねえか、ロボコップ。
You're right. I want to be my own man. Officer Washington reporting for field training.
Good, you have your body armor on.
こんな訓練教官来たら怖すぎでしょ。
What about the rest of your gear?
まあ確かに
Service
な。
pistol?
Got it.
Spare ammunition?
Check.
Duty light?
Never part with it.
Good job. Preparation is the most important. So is knowing your surroundings. Are you familiar with this area?
Isn't this the part of the city where it gets really busy like all the time?
Police!
I think that answers my question.
Please! I need your help!
Set the radio to my channel and follow me.
Roger that.
An officer needs to be confident. Straight back, sturdy walk, together with a clear and unshaking voice.
急に事件起きるじゃん。
Officers, thank God you're here. I really need your help. What happened is...
When responding to a request for aid, the first thing is to introduce yourself to the potential victim. Watch and learn. I am Officer Murphy. How do you do, madam?
Well, to tell you the truth...
The second thing is to reassure the victim of their safety. Madam, you do not need to be afraid anymore. We are here to help you.
Yes, but it's not about me.
The third thing is...
I'm quite familiar with the field training manual, so if you don't mind, I'll take over. Ma'am, could you please tell us what happened?
It's my cat, Fortune. He's missing. Fortune is my biggest treasure. I can't lose him.
それは大
Do you
事
have
件
any
だ。
idea where he might be?
The only place I can think of is the basement. I've also heard some ruckus coming from downstairs today, but the lights aren't working and my eyesight's not so good anymore.
Is it okay for us to investigate the basement?
Yes, it makes an excellent opportunity for low-light training. Let us proceed downstairs.
いいパートナー
Good
だ
luck
な。
down there. The cat has that name for a reason. He really brings fortune. So don't you come back without him.
Turn your flashlight on.
Right.
Duty light can be advantageous, but it can also be a liability. Keeping it close to you creates a clear target for the violators. It is good practice to hold the duty light away from your body.
I don't remember reading that in the field manual. Did you get it from a different book?
No, from experience.
"猫ちゃん探しのロボコップス」進めないんだけど壊さないといけないのかな。先になんか探さないといけないのか。
Clear. Clear.
どう見たってこっちじゃん。
Hey, I think I just saw the cat. You think I should try to remove these planks?
やらせるか。
Go ahead.
どうするんだ。
Wow. I didn't know I had so much strength in me.
You will never know until you try.
What was that?
猫ちゃんもこんなロボコップ来たらビビるだろ。
Ah, man, I walked into a mess. And now my shoes are covered in strawberry jam.
When chasing a suspect, do not rush head first. Take blind corners as wide as possible. Cuts down on being
あれ
surprised.
ロボコップが言う？お前ずっと棒立ちやんけ。え？何々？いちごジャムのことを見るの？
The fugitive has left a trail. This time, pace yourself. Do not get out of breath during a foot pursuit. You will need stamina to engage the fugitive later.
Oh, looks like he stopped by the spilled paint can.
Suspect might be intoxicated.
容疑者。
I used to know these kids who gave their cat stomach medicine to make it loopy.
Is there a moral to that story?
Cats are susceptible to substance misuse. Shh. I heard something. I think it's coming from the piano.
いるのか。
That cat must be hiding inside. Let me lure it out.
私がやるってやってみて。やりてー。ちょっと私がやってみよう。
No time to play.
あれ最悪、最悪や。
Darn it! It went through here, but that's a very narrow passage. Let's try the door.
広すぎるロボコップ。ミソコップ最低。扉を私が許可するか。ミソコップ役に立たないからな。
Okay, here I go. It's actually not as bad as I thought. Cool. Now let me get that door open for you.
早く開けてくれ。ありがとう。
What was that?
猫ちゃん怖がってるやんけ。
I'm afraid this time it's a one-way street, Mr. Cat. But where are you hiding?
ダクトの中じゃね？え、そっちなの？いるの？
There he is. Oh gosh, Fortune. You look a mess. You think he's alright?
The cat is fine. You can take it back to its owner. I will clean up any remaining mess.
Okay, see you soon.
残りの後始末ってなんだ？なんか違うやつがいるんじゃね？だよな。誰だ？頭になんか刺さってんぞ。銃で撃たれてるな。
Loud and clear. What is your status?
We got a problem. I'm on the second floor and have a visual on multiple armed suspects entering our location. Most of them are heading your way, but I can hear some coming up the stairs.
Do not engage yet. Take your time. Officer Washington.
急に猫ちゃん探しから銃撃戦になるやん。
I am coming up to have your back.
こんなにグロかったっけ？
I don't think I can hold him off for much longer, sir. We're in pig. Nowhere to hide now. Ah!
What is
ワシン
your
トン
status?
I'm hit.
Remain calm.
どこだ？こっちか。
That was tense. I need a breather.
勝ったのか。
Officer Washington, your performance today was impressive.
本当だよ。
Thank you, sir. Means a lot coming from you.
壊れた銃は役に立ったか。
You will be fine. It is only a superficial wound.
See? I've told you that cat brings luck. Isn't this just wonderful?
何を言ってんだこのばあさんは。第一なんでこいつらが来たの？なんでこの悪党たちが来たのか、それがまず不明なんだけど。これで終わり？とりあえずメインストーリー進めたいんだけど。こっちか。このギャングの物ってあるけど。国際テロリスト。テロリストはやってた方がいいかな。開いたとこで何もない。
Is that true? Mary has to close a restaurant?
2 words. Delta City.
どっかのアパートの12階、12号室って言ってたよな。
Go back to your room, sweetheart. It's just someone on the staircase.
めちゃめちゃ荒い。睡眠ガス。まあ睡眠ガスって言ってもそんなに変わらんな、ロボコップじゃ。倉庫の修理を払う、猫愛せの買い足し、魚屋の事情聴取する。やばい、ピザ。隠し扉があるのか。電話だよ。
So OCP is ordering you to break into the apartment of a reporter they don't like? Any comment before I write a story on that?
I am here to investigate domestic terrorism.
これサマーサの家か。
OCP sent you to my safe house because they want to know what I have on them after the bank incident.
I assume there is more if you cannot store everything here. I found a rental bill for a locker in a storage facility.
Make up your mind. First you let me go at the bank, and now, when I'm actually starting to figure out what the OCP scam is all about, you show up and ruin this. Do you want to help OCP avoid liability?
不法入手した情報は法廷では使用できない。警察は必ず犯人。お前のやったことは犯罪だ。
Your evidence is invalid if you obtained it illegally.
I don't collect it for the court. I won't win against OCP there. It turns out I was right. That thing that OCP plans to do with charging residents of Old Detroit with additional costs, it is a loophole. It will lead to the illegal expulsion of thousands of people if you help OCP silence me.
Explain.
Not so fast. I need to be able to trust you first. At the bank, you proved that you are more than just a tool programmed to obey OCP, but now, the stakes are higher.
What is it that you expect?
Since you're here, I fully expect someone from OCP to go and check my locker. I need to protect what's inside, but there's a meeting I need to keep an eye on. Too much depends on it.
I will not be involved in the smuggling of contraband.
There's nothing illegal about my request. I need only one box from there. The one with the inscription Bakery on the corner. The rest you can leave to OCP to pick up. I need to just spring clean my out-of-date documents anyway. Call me once you secure the box.
国際テロリストってあれか。サマーさんか。証拠品。なんかめっちゃスキルポイントがいいのかった。スキル上げとくか。戦闘走行体力技術。ダッシュを使うことで敵に突進して危険なスパック回復することができる。どんな金庫も暗証番号なしで開けられる。スローモーション機能があると多分強いよな。マップ上の、いやでもこれがいいんかな。体力か、走行か、武器ダメージボーナスか。でもスローモーション覚えたいな。とりあえずこれは長弾。長弾ね。でもスキル2は全部取ってもいいような気がするな。これでいいか。OK。さてと、トランクルームへ行く。下？こっちか。トランクルームってどこや？下やな。てか家から出るってことか。ねんねんねんねん。探索パートな、面白いっちゃ面白いけどな。実際全部探そうと思うと大変だな、これ。
You're late. Sorry, I had to take a bus. Freaking OCP robots destroyed my car during that bank robbery.
医者の行かれたロボット。Y のことか。
Man, it's Robocop.
So what? We're just sitting here enjoying the moment. Nothing suspicious. Right, officer?
Shouldn't we give the fellas the signal?
We should just shut up and smile like the exemplary citizens that we are.
どういうことや。トランクルーム。
Are you lost, officer? I can show you the exit if you want.
Trouble with the lock.
Seems that I forgot the key, but,
You will tell your story at the station.
Are you sure you have enough seats in your car to take us all?
また戦闘っすか。
If you do not come quietly, I will not need any.
やはり実力行使なのか。基本的に話し合いで解決することがないんだよ。やっぱりバトルで解決しないとヒーローとして入れないですかね。まあ確かにね。そりゃそうなんだけど。まあね、ゲームだしね。これか？これ取れないか。よいしょ。今日ご飯食べに行ったんだけどさ、普通にどっこもかしこもさ、人でさ、平日の夜だってのに8時半になっても普通に人が飯食ってんだよね。いろんなとこで。
Well, well, well. Looks like Mr. Becker was right. You're up to something behind his back. These things are supposed to go to Mr. Becker, I reckon.
ああ、これ重い車に立てついちゃってるじゃん。明日祝日だからね。あ、そうなんだ。明日祝日なの？初めて知った。なるほど。明日祝日か。なるほど。うん。社畜には関係ないね。うん。
What will interest Becker is in locker number 17. The contents of this box are none of OCP's concern.
I'll have to tell Mr. Becker that you have not given us all the material.
I assure you that it will end up worse for you than for me.
だこの野郎。やるんか。めちゃめちゃ肌リアル。そうか、明日祝日か。うん。全く分かってなかったね。祝日の世界かわいそう。哀れむんじゃない。
So I'm guessing you have my stuff. Did OCP arrive at the party?
They tracked my location.
Because they trust you so much. Speaking of which, the box. What if I lied about it? Did you ever think of that? There may be a bomb inside or the head of my sworn enemy. Do you want to know what's inside?
No. The sound of your voice does not indicate that you are lying.
Just don't depend on your lie detector when you talk to politicians. In the box are my
バリバリ
personal
ロボットが受話器持って電話してるのに。
memorabilia, things that
まあね、無線があるにしてもね。
the scum will try to get to you through your loved ones.
I understand.
So we have even more in common. Once OCP takes care of my old documents, I'll have the space to deal with the Delta City issue
めっちゃ猫の声
and
が聞
help
こえ
the
るんだけ
people
ど。
of old Detroit. You've helped them already, though. Thank you. Ronnie's Grocery. Leave the box there.
お使いですか？なんか猫の声が聞こえるけど。あ、あらあらあらあら。かわいいですね。あなたの猫ですか？寒そうに。そう。
What do you mean, $1? It's $23.50.
I have Samantha's belongings.
Yes, I'm glad you're helping her. Without that girl, OCP would put us all in the street. Still might.
野良猫だ。保健所呼ばないとね。やめたまえ。
Samantha's mother took it.
彼らは自由に生きているんだ。
But that's not a story for me to tell. Anyway, leave the box in the back, next to the cat food. She's supposed to pick up everything tomorrow.
まあ、ね。俺も保健所に捕まってるけどさ。飼いならされてるよ。結局中身見ちゃってるじゃん。ケイ・オーティスさんへって誰だ？任意箱を調べるって書いてあったけど、調べちゃった。まあいいや。そっか。まあね、結局、いつもラーメン屋行ってるところが人いっぱいで、うわあ、ラーメン屋人いっぱいじゃーんと思って、で、ラーメン屋から遠ざかって、じゃあマクドナルドでも行くかって言ったらさ、マクドナルド行ったらさ、道路はみ出して待ってるよね。うわあ、マジかよって思って。で、結局、なんかまあ、みんな美味しいような店とか、まあ、寿司やくら寿司なんてもうクソ人が多いしさ。結局コンビニでご飯買ったよ。飯屋に関してなんか人がいっぱいなんだよね、うちのとこ。え、なにこれ？ヌークじゃん。まあね、外で外食しようもんなら、だいたい1回1000円、ちょっと頼んだらさ、1000円とか余裕でいくもんね。まあ、コンビニで飯買うのとどっちが高いかって言われたら、コンビニの方がまだ若干安いような気もするけど。
Just browsing to find which movie would most enhance my nuke experience.
一発気合を入れよう。
If you need experience that will enhance your senses, I will gladly be of assistance.
I like trying new things, but let me take a rain check on that. Now, tell me, what's the next job for the police's finest duo?
I need information on Spike's whereabouts.
That SOB. I'll never forgive him for what he did to Briggs. Luckily, there ain't much left of the street vultures after the bank heist. They're probably laying low. But now you mention it, I heard about a biker who had a crash near the riverbank just behind the mart. So, your best bet is to check out the scene of the accident, or maybe hit up a nearby mechanic to see if they know anything.
Are you positive that he escaped on the damaged motorcycle?
Not so much on it as with it. From what I gathered, the bike suffered more than just a dent. I'm guessing he must have dragged it to some nearby mechanic to get it back in shape. I think Ben's shop is the closest.
なるほど。
Thank you. You have given me all I need.
I know you're busy, but there's something that I need your help with.
マジで？
I will not be involved in any illegal activity.
That's very presumptuous of you. I just need help finding a VHS tape in the rental place across the street.
なんだ？
The title slipped my mind, and I assume you've got like a database or something in your head that'll make looking for it a breeze. So what do you say? Will you help me look for it?
If it helps you stay out of trouble, let us proceed.
Yeah, it'll solve all my problems. Let's go.
なんだ？アニマルビデオか。
What are you looking for?
So there's this movie about a guy with a gun, and there's this bad guy who wants something. I'm pretty sure the title has some biblical reference in it.
You lack vital information on the subject.
弁当屋選びがちっすかね。まあね、弁当屋、そうね。でも、安い弁当屋さんとかさ、やっぱ美味しい値段、美味しい割には値段安めでっていうね、良心的な弁当屋さんもあるもんね。ああいうのが近くにありゃいいけどね、うちの近くにあるのは他弁ぐらいだもんだよ。回転率いいお店狙いでなんとか、まあ、大体ラーメンだよね。ラーメン基本的に、いやでもラーメンでもさ、人がいっぱいなんだよ。アニマルビデオ見れるのゲーム。無修正だよね。まさかね、ロボコップってそこの時代が来るとは思わんけどな。
Okay, let's start searching. Remember, the title has something to do with the Bible, saints, cosmos, or whatever. Let's start by checking the thriller and drama sections.
Should we ask the owner?
Forget him. He has no idea about movies. He thinks that Salamanca deserved the Golden Piston for the Best Picture.
ビデオってことはこれ全部 VHS か。DVD とかない時代だもんね、これ。でもなんか昔、そうだね。確かに DVD の時代じゃない時はビデオをよく借りて見てたな。これか？
Garden of Earthly Delights?
Oh man, great movie. Very elegant. Panned by the critics though. But the director is a badass. He personally showed up to one of those ceremonies to accept the award for the worst movie of the year.
We do not need to bow to outside pressure.
Easier said than done, my man.
ダイヤモンドを圧力にかけられてこそ出来上がる。かっこいい。
Diamonds are made under great pressure.
Wait, do you think there's a diamond within me? Do you see my
リンクの影響でタイトルのない VHS 探そうぜとかやってる。そう、なんかビデオ屋にたまに紛れてるよね。なんか、勝手にお客さんが置いたビデオみたいなね。大抵はそんな中ね、大したもんじゃねえんだけど。
Kind Shepherd?
Love that one. You know, that movie could have never happened. The director threw out the script after reading a couple of pages. Thankfully, his wife picked it out of the trash, and after reading it, she forced her husband to give it another look.
Everyone deserves a second chance.
Do we? I'm not so sure about that.
Alex Murphy was given a second chance.
But I mean, you really deserved it. Which is something I couldn't say about a lot of people. Anyway, I don't want to spoil the mood, but that's not the tape we're looking for.
うん、ちょっと冗談がもう好きだな。
Nothing in thriller or drama.
Okay, how about you check in the sci-fi and action section? I'll have a look at horror.
Eve's flower.
大手じゃないところとかにあったな。あるよね。あるある。まあ大体怖くて見れないっていうか、怖くて持ってかないけどね。
Maybe because the guy's European. You know how they are. It's different. It's cool, is all I'm saying.
Recognizing beauty in something ugly is a unique feature.
Doesn't pay the bills, though. Then again, I don't have bills to pay anyway.
脱税は犯罪だってここで
You know movies, there is value in that.
Yep. There's nothing better than a good movie. But we're still missing our tape.
昔はなんかね、そのビデオデッキをなんかクリーニングするビデオテープみたいなやつがあってさ、それを再生するとなんかノイズの抑制が良くなるみたいなやつがあってさ、俺そのビデオがなんか好きでさ、なぜかそれを夢中で見てたのに、このビデオはクリーニングビデオですって書いて、自動的に巻き戻りますみたいな。
Classic. Still waiting for a sequel, but the guy who did that one has never made a part 2 in his career. But he said that if he ever did, he'd do a sequel to that one. How do you feel about that? Sequels, remakes, comic book adaptations, etc.
一度閉じた方。
They give hope that there is more.
懐かしすぎて。
Yeah. Plus, you get to meet the characters you liked again. That's why I don't hate them. Anyway, risking to sound like a broken record, that's not the tape we're looking for.
あるよね、なんかビデオクリーニングで。
Hey, I think I found it. I messed up the title a little. It's called Me, Sire, but here it is.
Isn't that the tape we're looking for?
なんだお前ら。
What tape?
You like movies? Do you want to shoot an action movie?
I think I'll wait till it comes out on VHS.
Lights, camera, action!
Crap! I need a hand over here!
本物の映画を見せてやるぜ。そうか。あ、やべ、やられた。さすがにボブ好きだ。こっから嘘だろ。嘘だと言ってくれ、マーフィー。
Let's start by checking the thriller and drama sections.
Should we ask the owner?
嘘だと言ってくれ、マーフィー。
No idea about movies. He thinks that Salamanca deserved the Golden Piston for the best picture.
またこっから探さなきゃいけないのか。
Kind,
love that.
every.
まあ飛ばせるからまだいいか。なんかそのね、今はダウンロード形式だけどさ、ダウンロード形式っていうか、まあその Amazon プライムとか他のネットフリックスとかいろいろあるけどさ、なんかビデオ屋に行ってこうビデオを探して、なんかこのビデオ面白そうだなって裏表紙見て裏表紙の説明か、あれ見て帰れるものはまあ醍醐味だなって思ったけどね。今でも DVD 屋なんてさ、基本的にまあ儲からないのかな、どうなのか分からんけど、今でもその探しに行く人っているんかな、 DVD 屋とかで。 帰って見るまでのワクワク感すごかったよね。ね、そうそう。昔そのスーパーファミコン買ったらね、説明書をそのくまなく読んで、帰りの車の帰り道ですげえ説明書読んでたんだ。ああいう感覚がね、やっぱ楽しいもんね。よし。大惨事だよ。もう血みどろや。ピクルスどこ行った？奥の方に行ったか。
First, I hear a bunch of movie puns, and then everyone starts shooting.
それそうだ。
Where is Pickles?
He ran out the back door.
マジかよ。
Where will I find him?
I don't know. But homeless or not, you still have to give an address to get a membership card. Try the computer. Maybe you'll find something there.
やつの住所を探すの。何度も間違えて学校の階段パチモンレンタルしてどんな映画やそれ。学校の階段でも確かにな、1、2、3とかね、そのなんか DVD じゃなくてビデオで見てた覚えあるわ。あ、これがレンタル記録か。裏口から出るのか、これ。まあでもなんか一番借りてたビデオって何だったかな。ウルトラマンセブンのなんか怪獣がいっぱい出てくるやつだったかな。ウルトラマンセブンはなんか毎回借りて見てたような気がするわ、俺。あとなんか、なんか、ワンタの冒険とか言ってなんか、犬の映画を見てた覚えがあるんだけどさ、なんか犬が、なんか何だったか忘れたけど、どういう状況なのかわからんけど、なんか気球、風船がついたカゴのやつに犬が乗って、で、そのカゴがなぜか知らないけど飛んでくんよ。で、なんか犬がどんどん上空に上がってってで、なんか、途中でなんかどっかに降りるんだけど、そっから家に帰るっていう物語みたいなやつね。あったんですよ。もう今じゃ内容覚えてないけど、とんでもない内容だったよね。
I overheard some torchheads saying that they were running away from the cops and went through that video store. They had a wad of drug money on them and didn't want the cops taking it, so they hid it in one of the VHS cases. I misheard the title, so I needed help.
私に嘘ついた罪は重いぞ。
You need much more help than that.
We all got problems. I fucked up, I know. And I get that you're on a mission to save my life or something. With all that great advice of yours, diamonds are made under great pressure. I'm not a fucking diamond, okay? I'm a junkie. There's just one thing that I need right now.
Which is?
All I need right now is a fix. So, let me keep the money. You won't hear me asking about anything else.
Are you asking a police officer to leave you with money from nuke distribution?
I know you're a police officer first, but can't you be a friend this one fucking time?
賢く使うことだ。
I am not doing this as a police officer. I am doing it as a friend. Hand over the case.
You can't do this to me, man.
I just did.
Fuck you, Tin Man. I earn that money fair and square.
バカ野郎。パチモンの方はレイヤーとゲーマーが幽霊倒すとか思いました。なんだそれ。ゴーストバスター。これね、ベンが妄想に駆られる放浪者かどちらかに質問する。ああ、どっちかにってことか。逆に楽しそう。まあね。あ、ベンってこいつか。
Greetings, citizen.
Ah, the best cop in the hood is back. How can I be of service?
I am here in regards to a fugitive.
Oh, damn. What is wrong with this thing? I need to get that car down, or God knows what might happen. Can you help me out with this? It's new and I don't know where I put the manual.
Stand back.
Go on then. Let's see how it's done. I thought you knew how to bring that car down. Can't be that hard.
え力技すぎるよ。
Pop the hood. So, do you know what the problem is?
Spark plugs are not the main culprit. There is no power. The coil has been disconnected.
That would explain the car not starting.
他の手がかりどこだ。ハテナマークなくね。なんかある。これか。
Battery is fine, stable, above 12 volts.
That's one thing checked off then.
I detected an electric current inside the cooling tank. I recommend grounding it to fix the problem, but I am sure...
I'm guessing it's an easy fix. It started. We're on the money. Well done, Robocop. You are one serious Swiss Army man.
I am best at catching criminals. I should get back to it.
You said earlier you were looking for someone.
A biker. Have you repaired any motorcycles recently?
As a matter of fact, I did. This big, chunky guy showed up. Bald head, big ears, and spiky beard. Wasn't really warm and cuddly, but he paid cash in advance. So why would I refuse?
Do you know the whereabouts of this individual?
I don't, but he asked me if I do paint jobs too, then showed me a ripped-out page that had a tattoo design on it. He asked me to spray a mean-looking bird onto his gas tank.
Why do you think the design was intended for a tattoo?
The page he handed me had other graphics, which were clearly tattoo designs. And, as far as I remember, it had the address of a tattoo parlor that's close by printed on the bottom of the page.
What was the design you sprayed onto his motorcycle?
It was some sort of bird, but I don't know what it's called. I'm not a botanist. But it had a bald head.
Thank you for the information. Proceeding to the tattoo
普通にホラーこの時ホラーこのに借りてたけど、だいたい売る気シーンあって親にこけられ、泣きながら返しに行ったらよかった。まあ、それぐらいはね、なんか、情状酌量の余地を残してほしいよね。 なんかね、いや、確かにさ、なんか今でお色気シーン、まあ、あるからね、映画にも。まあ、なんか気まずいってのは確かにあるね。お、駐車違反で。駐車切符貼っときますね。あ、でもなんだろうな。ビデオとかじゃないけどさ、CM とかでなんかバスロマンのやつが流れたりしたさ、飯時に。めっちゃ裸の女性がなんか風呂場で踊ってるじゃん。踊ってるわけじゃないけどさ。ああいうのとか若干気まずかったりしたな。これか、タトゥーデザインや。
Full metal armor and you still want piercings. Hey, respect.
I am not here for that.
A tattoo, then. It'll really bring out that jawline.
ゴールラインが引き立つ。
My body wears enough scars.
Believe me, you can never have enough of these puppies. Anyway, if you're not here for inking, what do you want?
A biker called Spike. I heard he was your customer.
I don't serve no bikers. Don't know who told you that, but it's a load of bull.
Are you denying making tattoos for the street vultures?
You've got no proof, cop. Now stay off my case. I need to get back to my work.
なんかお客さんを売るような感じではないな。とりあえず無言にあれある。そうだよね。バカノットかな。そうね。昔のバカ殿ってなんか普通にね、見えてたね。TKB が。
You're gonna try to tell me that I'm smuggling nuke in a red inker?
Do you?
確かになんか昔のそのテレビってそういう倫理的なものが全然規制されてないからさ、平気で深夜とかにそういったものもやってるけんさ。
I found evidence of your connections to the biker gang.
I'm not telling you nothing, cop.
Spike and what is left of the street vultures are going
まあ
down.
でもなんか子供の頃なんか深夜にこうパッと目が覚めてテレビ見たらなんかそういうのが流れててね、なんか若干釘付けになった覚えはあるな。
Where is he?
He's got a place nearby somewhere, but I don't know where exactly.
I am afraid this information is too vague.
His motorcycle must be parked outside. It's some sort of chopper. I don't know. You can check the plate number on that photo.
Wise choice for a scum artist.
Oh, I can't concentrate with all those reflections bouncing off your armor.
Hey, Robocop. Mr. Mills would like to have a word. He's waiting in the car.
また
Come on, come on.
It is an honor to finally meet the hero of the city in person.
誰だお前。
It's a shame that our basketball team can't fill us with similar pride. Yeah, just lost to Atlanta. Some say it's because of a lack of team players.
まあでもそう考えるとタモリクラブとかまだ健全な方だったよな。
Being a team player?
何君。ごめん、原因はチームのために動ける選手はいないからだとチームプレー大事だと思うな。これはオムニ社チームによる
Not
な。
every team is worth joining.
You have a very multifaceted outlook. Impressive. As for me, I have always valued team play. That was the way things were when my parents worked for the city. My grandfather used to tell me that this neighborhood was a great place for an evening stroll. Now it's different. Kuzak allows the city to be taken over by criminals.
バスケチームに関して
He can't stop it because he's not a team player. He fails to realize
ロボコップがバスケしてるのはやばいな。
its most precious treasure.
でもこれ多分オムニ社の社員だよな、ジョン・ミルズって。
I want to take care of your interests. It's about time someone did. But to make it a reality, we would need your support. So, what do you think about getting involved in politics?
I stay far away from politics.
However, politics does not stay away from you, does it? You are the symbol of the city. Everything you do, everything you say has a political impact. No matter if you talk privately or publicly, you should choose what you want to represent. Incompetence and unaccountability, or partnership and determination. Only one of these paths leads Detroit to its former glory. You say you wouldn't join every team. So, let's create a team that you would want to be a part of. We have a common goal. Together, it will be easier to achieve it. Now, you'll have to forgive me. We're already late for another meeting. Now think about what we've discussed. About what we can do for the city. Together, as a team. I count on your support.
オムニ社の犬め。ナンバープレート103メートル向こうか。ロボバスケ。3月の22にね、確かなんかドラゴンズドグマ2ってやつが発売されるんだけどさ、すげえやりたいのね。やりたいけど、やりだしたら多分またオフラインにこもるからどうしようか考えてんだよね。配信でやってもいいんだけど、なんか配信でやるには絶対長そうだもんな。犯人のオートバイ、これじゃないか。これかな？スイッチ。
I hate the day shift.
あらあらあら。問題が発生したようです。ただ、そこまで問題じゃなかったかもしれない。これじゃん。上かな。開けろ。デトロイトシティだ。デトロイト警察や。
Still no joy with the broadcast.
何やってんだこいつら。
Be quiet, you moron. Yes, we'll get working in no time, Mr. Wendell. Sir. Yes, we won't screw it up.
He's using you, just like he used us. He hired us when he fell to the level. He's bringing it together. We were old. Ah! Oh!
Talk about a sore loser. You had your chance and you blew it. Now it's the Torchhead's turn. Deal with it, biker bitch. We've got company! You weren't invited. Let's crush this tin can!
やばい。銃に弾がないんだけど。
itself.
He needed us to extract brains from corpses. Didn't have the stomach for it.
Why brains?
うるせえ後ろの BGM。
Where is he?
Now? I bet it be from the screen. Finally see what he's supposed to watch. He's always
Operator, requesting an ambulance. One unconscious fugitive suffering heavy blood loss.
どこだラジオ。マジでうるせえ。どこで鳴らしてんだ。これか。ナイス、ありがとうございます。コンピュータースキャンの必要が、これか。逆ハッキングできるのか。ハイモール。スパイクを外についていく。
Operator, Wendell's trail leads to the outskirts west of town. Continuing pursuit.
スパイク確保しました。これで警察署に戻るのかな。かわいそうに。ボコボコやないかい。サブ。なんか来週からなんか24だったかあったが、あそこら辺からすげえ気温上がるらしいね。20度ぐらい。今から20度ってわけじゃないけど、なんか20度前後気温が上がってくれるらしいけど。今でもなんか寒いもんな。夜は。早く暖かくなってほしいぜ。これ過去のボール見つけるって、まあ別に関係ないよ。警察署戻りゃいいか。何？奉仕と保護通？何？奉仕と保護通って何？どこにあんだそれ？これ？ギャングの物。ギャングの物。そんな、奉仕と保護通。いらない。一区に桜咲き出しそうね。でもまた雨にいいです。雨降ったらね。でも桜の開花宣言があるのよね。なんかいつもテレビとかでよくやってたけどさ。俺も桜、まあ言うて桜見に行くわけじゃないけど、桜の枝を無断で取りに行ったりはする時あったね。大体は話しかけて、その近所とかなんか、まあ住宅の人の許可を得てさ、ちょっと桜 ちょっと少しいただいてもいいですかとか、そういうのをやるんだけどさ、どうしても、その、調理場で桜欲しいんだって言われた時に、夜に桜を勃起し折りに行くとかね、犯罪行為をなんか担がされてたね。あ、なんだあいつら。
It's the new guy. He's waiting for some bigwig to show up.
こんな堂々と立っててバレないもんなのか。
Planning to do some psycho presentation.
And who is the bigwig?
That's what I want to find out.
Mr. W, we still have no contact with the funhouse.
I'm on the phone. We're ready. I understand, but please tell him that this is not a meeting that can be postponed. I see.
So, they ain't coming, right? Fucking suits!
Keep your anger to yourself, or I'll share mine with you.
Who's there? Show yourself!
You'd better not.
As you wish, creep. You are under arrest. Come quietly.
Do you really believe that's what's gonna happen? Take care of him, boys. I'll meet you on the roof.
What's up, metal freak? Forget where you left your car?
You better go, Miss Ortiz. It seems there will be trouble.
Trouble.やべえ、当たらねえ。車が突っ込んでくるか、これ。おーい、やられたのか。やばい、ロボコップが半壊してるよ。でもなんか置いてったんだ、壊さずに。いや違うわ、幻覚見てるわこれ。
Come to us. Yeah, Dad, we're waiting for you.
ウェンデル、どっかいる？お、戻った。どういう状況？ああ、やっぱなんか調子悪いんだ。
Dad, are you coming?
私がパパだ。
Dad? Dad, are you here? I'm scared. Come find me, please.
ホラーが始まったよ。
Come for me, Dad. Don't leave me, please. Don't leave me alone. Dad?
負傷してるよ。ラバコ？あれこっちじゃねえのか。マネキンがいっぱいいる。これもしかして市民っていうオチじゃないよな。
Special offers at Juneberry Mall. Now a free gift for engaged couples. Goldfinch Jewelry has a discount on wedding rings. Choose something special. It's a symbol of your love and something for her to remember you by after you decided to get yourself killed and leave your family all alone, Alex Murphy. Don't hesitate. Come and take advantage of our offer.
Over here, Murphy.
めっちゃ幻覚見てる。
Dad? Is that you? You look different. You're scaring me.
こんな母親だ。
How scary you are now.
It's not your dad, kid. It's not even a police officer. I don't know what it is anymore.
パパ全否定。施錠されてる。マーフィーだってこんな格好したくてロボコップになったんじゃないやい。どこも施錠されてんだけど。こんぐらいの扉開けるよ。なんだホラーやん。
The remains of my husband, a police officer killed in the line of duty, were used to create some kind of a metal monster. I need to bury it to move forward with my life. Do you have a funeral suit that would fit that empty shell?
そんな皮肉たっぷりなの。なんだお前。
A world-class husband, a father, a cop.
貴様ら。これはなんか人っていうこと？ロボコップの情緒が壊れてんな。
Did you hear? It's true. You're not one of us anymore. You're not human. And you're not a real cop.
ルイスがそれ言っちゃうか。
You're just the rotting remains of
Alex Murphy.
You're something that should
Never
have been. Something
that should
not exist. We have to fix you. We have to erase
you.
And we will. Just come to us. Come to the rooftop.
We're
waiting.
ループしてる。いつの間にか屋上に来たのか。 Wow.
It's the crap that is stuck to our shoe. A cuckoo egg planted by OCP. We need to clear our station of this shit. We must smash that thing. Fire at will.
そんなバカな。
You're not one of us. You feel that too, don't you?
わあ。悪夢だろ。悲しすぎるよこんなの。
You're back. There's coffee in the kitchen.
あらいいえ。
Do you like it? The mug.
Dad, can you fix the camera? I think something's broken.
カメラ。これ
Hey, you fixed it! Remember I'm playing a game this afternoon? Dad wouldn't miss it, would he?
Take me up at the station. I'll grab my gear.
Do you really have to go? You look so sexy in that uniform. Why won't you stay a little longer?
仕事に向かう。現実と夢の狭間で行き来してる。
Why are you here? Do you not love your family?
No attachments, no leverage. This is a gift.
Don't take him away from me!
Everyone wants to be back home with their families. Be back home.
自分の死んだ現場やん。
Welcome, shopper. Let's take a stroll through your...
Do you think you can just go back? Go on with your life like nothing happened?
This is a one-family house built by ZM Industries.
ロボコップご乱心。
Sale because the head of the family to which it belonged was shot in the head.
Your family has forgotten. Why do you want to remember them? You attach yourself to something that is the weakest in you. To the part that's still human.
Have you thought it over? Why not make me an offer?
Why carry this burden? What is your sacrifice worth? Holding on to them makes you weak. Destroy them. Destroy them before they destroy you.
Mafia.
Alex Murphy, the one and the only. I'm here because you have something that belongs to me. You have my badge. Lewis gave it to me. Lewis is hurt because of you. Because you keep insisting that you're something that you're not. You think that you are a fusion of me in this metal armor. But you're not me. Not even a part of me. I'm dead and I want to finally rest. But you won't let me. Your delusions keep tormenting me and my family. You need to let us go. I want my badge back. I have it. So I remember. Remember what? A lie? Lewis knows us. She would not lie. Give it to me. It's mine. But, Lewis, I want it back. This is my badge. Then I'll have to take it back myself.
You are strong enough to take him. Don't forget you have a partner who's counting on you. Take this gift. Don't forget who you are. Alex Murphy. Get up, Robo. Get up, for God's sake. That's it, Robo. Keep going.
Where's the chopper? The cops will be here any...
Wendell Antonowski,
Haven't you had enough yet?
you are under arrest. You have the right to remain silent.
Relax. I'm not your enemy. If I were, you would have already...
You have the right to an attorney.
I wanted to help you. Release you from the burden of your past life, of your memories. But you don't want to lose them, right? Now I get it.
Anything you say may be used against you.
I can give you back those memories. All of them. We should help each other. We have the same boss!
Police!
God damn it, you again?
People need to see this.
Cuff him. He is a cop killer.
Yaっぱり正義のヒーローはこうじゃなくちゃな。
Can you hand me my lighter? It's a family heirloom. I wouldn't want to lose it.
You mean this trinket? It'll be safer in the prison depository. You'll pick it up yourself in, I don't know, 150 years?
Plenty of time for rehabilitation.
でも結構黒幕捕まえたよな、これで。
Top story. Wendell Antonowski, the infamous new guy in town, has been apprehended today. Robocop was able to capture Antonowski, as reported by an eyewitness, Channel 9's Samantha Ortiz. Unfortunately, no footage of the event has emerged. Robocop's efforts have prompted a public debate regarding his status as a human being. Here's a statement from John Mills, a candidate for the mayor's office in the upcoming mayoral election.
Today, Robocop has done more for this city than the current administration has done in its entire term. That's why I feel that it's time to give something back. If elected, I will be advocating to grant Robocop the status of a free, living human being.
外面がいいや
That's
つだな、
right.
こいつ。
Vote Mills, vote Robocop.
Staying on the topic of OCP, the CEO of Omni Consumer Products suffered a heart attack earlier today. The self-made entrepreneur has been taken to the Gibson Memorial Hospital for observation. His condition is stable.
最高にうさんくさいおじさんだ。お前。
Wendell's in prison and the old man is on his way out? Could this day be any better? Geez, Steph, don't you have any respect? Here's the man of the hour.
Congrats, Robo! You caught that bastard for what he did to Lewis.
We are not done yet.
Murphy, come talk to me after you're done with your evaluation.
とりあえず大元は倒したけどまだ終わってないってことだよな。
I knew he'd get him. I just knew he'd be the one to bust that asshole.
Glad we have Murphy.
とりあえず評価を受けよう。
Is that the TV personality I keep seeing on television? Something not many people know about me. I used to be a car mechanic before I landed this job.
Is that supposed to put us at ease, Morgan? Congratulations on catching Wendell. You seem to constantly be front-page news. Not only that, your situation has become a topic of public debate. I imagine that could take a toll on anyone. How are you dealing with other people trying to
だい
determine
たい映画だ
identity
と
for
もう
you?
本当にロボコップが壊れる寸前まで行くけど、今回はまだまだな。
It is no one else's business.
Understandable. But the status of a human would make you an autonomous being. It opens many doors. Being given human rights would let you fully take control of your life. Is that something that you'd actually want?
他人の承
I do
認な
not
ど必
need
要ない
other。people's approval to determine who I am.
No. But no man is an island. The idea of granting you human rights is a very important issue, but no more important than the main reason for today's session. Many people might not be aware of that, but I have the whole report on the heavy glitches that you suffered before capturing Wendell. The only other time you've experienced anything similar was during the slaughterhouse incident. That's when your partner was wounded. Now, you were fighting the person responsible for it. Do you think the severity of those glitches is caused by the intense feelings that you have towards either of them?
確かに。
My partner is important. I needed to do right by her.
I know how close she is to you. Let's dig a little deeper. Your typical glitches are triggered by sensory stimulation, similar to how most people experience memories when exposed to particular sights, sounds, or smells. But this wasn't the case with the other glitches that you experienced recently?
No, they triggered randomly.
That's what I suspected. And now tell me, what did they seem like to you when you experienced them?
悪夢だな。
Nightmares.
I think we're onto something. Your usual glitches were making you recall memories. No more harmful than remembering your wedding day when hearing Mendelssohn's March. We have to differentiate them from those severe malfunctions that you experienced in the slaughterhouse and at the mall. Those latter ones are the real problem, and we need to get to the bottom of it. But I think I've gathered quite a lot of valuable data, and at our next session, I'll present my conclusions.
次回のカウンセリングで最後ってことかな。
Hey, Robo, could you stop by the cells on your way to read? Someone there wants to speak to you.
またピクルス独房に来たのか。スキルポイント4上げれるけどどうしようかな。走行技術、クリティカルダメージ、長弾。どうしよう。どうしようかな。スローモーションスキルもな、大していらないんだよな。操作ビジョンの範囲拡大しとく、これ。
If it happens, I'm definitely getting sacked. I've got a degree in robotics, not in human relations.
ピクルスに会いに行かなきゃ。
I'd recognize those footsteps anywhere.
怒ってる。
What did you do this time?
Why does it have to be that I did something? Maybe one of your guys just got a little overeager.
Did they?
No. But none of this matters. I'm here mainly to congratulate us. We did it. We got the guy.
We
sure did, partner.
Any new leads?
Are you looking for trouble? This is the they lived happily ever after part of the story.
Wendell was conducting suspicious activity for someone at OCP. I want to know who.
Shit. I thought you were just looking to avenge your partner. I forgot that you're a dutiful officer. All right. I'll keep my ear to the ground and see what the streets are saying.
Good.
Talk to you later, partner.
終盤っぽく見えるけど意外とスキルツリーに回らないのね。そうね。まあ評価値っていうか経験値が足りてりゃ意外とスキルツリー埋まるんだけど。なんか前回のアップデートでなんか2周目ができるらしくて、マックススキルツリーが全部埋まるっていうわけではないらしいね、今回。
Catching Antonowski put a smile on a lot of people's faces, but we still have one unresolved issue.
Catching his accomplice at OCP.
Exactly.
やっぱ基本的に最後はオムニシャと対峙するんだな。
sabotaging us the whole time, mentions of a strike will come up again. We don't want that. So who do you think it is? Becker is an obvious choice. I just don't know if that's
いや
not too
ベッカー
obvious.
はかませ犬だ
Do
ろ
you。suspect that Becker is on Windows payroll?
It has to be him.
Then you won't like what I've got to say next. Becker wanted to meet you. You're supposed to show up at some old factory.
明らかに怪しいだろ。
Come alone.
A rather unusual request.
That's why I'll get Officer Washington to listen in. By the way, how do you feel about him? Can you trust him?
彼は彼なりに頑張
Despite
っている。
shortcomings, he is trying his best.
That makes me a little less anxious about signing him up to look after you. I'm skeptical of anyone that OCP tries to push on us. First Becker, then Washington, and let's not forget about Dr. Blanche. Speaking of which, Dr. Blanche, is she being helpful? Are you getting anything out of those sessions?
She is an enormous help. She listens.
Good. That's good to hear. Sometimes that's all it takes.
I will meet Becker, but there is a place I will visit
基
first.
本的には
Sure thing.
他の人たちになんか信頼度を上げてた方がやっぱベストエンディングにつながるんかなこれ。
Officer Washington,
Yes, sir.
you've got a new assignment.
I'm ready and willing.
ああオムニ社に行くのかな次は。どこどこああ、違うわ。一人、ベッカーが一人で会いたいって言ってたから。先にルイスの病室行くんだ。ルイス起きるから。ルイス。くんか。はあ、はあはあ。
Please step
それは
aside.
ルイスやったな。
Patients need peace and
Wait,
quiet.
why are you asking me about my liver and kidneys? They shot me in the leg.
She's
waiting for you, Murphy.
Accommodation and additional benefits if you decide to sell.
Just pull it out and let me leave.
Come on, give me the skinny.
お、起きてる。
I want to know everything.
Ah, Murphy, we started the party a little early. I hope you don't mind.
Sorry, partner. It's my fault. I just gotta hear what's happening at the precinct.
In usual fashion, OCP's doing everything in its power to keep the police down.
Come on, this is time to celebrate. Louis is feeling better, Wendell's in jail. Let's party.
If you don't think a strike is brewing...
You know what? Let me get this grouch out of here so that you two can talk.
Okay, I'm going. Feel better, Louis.
いいやつらだ。
You look well.
I gotta admit, I sleep better knowing that you got that bastard. But what about you? How have you been lately? Did you get any more of those visions?
I still see things.
You know, ever since Antonowski showed up, they seem to be happening more often, and with greater intensity. I don't think I've ever seen you in such a state. I just know how it affects me, so I can't imagine how it affects you. The fact that he's the brother of one of those guys who shot you.
We should not let the past haunt us.
そう、前作ロボコップ1のボスだったやつの兄弟
That
だ
I
ね。
left you. I often think that maybe if we didn't split up that day, things would have gone down differently.
Neither of us could have predicted the consequence of our actions.
That doesn't make me feel any less guilty. What I don't get is if Wendell is actually the brother of one of your murderers, then why did he come out now? After all this time? And why didn't he kill you when he got a chance?
That is what I intend to find out.
Right. Is it true that he's working with someone from OCP?
That is what he claims.
Damn Becker. We should just lock him up already.
We do not have proof.
Not yet. I don't know if you heard, but the old man ended up in this hospital after his heart attack. I'm not even sure if he's in a state to talk, but it probably wouldn't hurt to check if he knows anything, right? Anyway, I think I need a little rest after all this excitement. Thank you for visiting me. We'll be back to working together in no time.
ルイスついてきてくれるとすげえ心強いんだけどな。こいつ爆発でも銃撃戦でもものの見事になんか無敵だったんだよな。爆発に対しても足元で手榴弾が爆発してもノーダメージやから。めちゃめちゃ強いんだよこいつ。
Did you hear? We're moving the old man to a private clinic in 20 minutes.
Good. I don't think I can last a minute longer in this stench.
通してくれ、メインブラック。
Hey, where do you think you're going?
To talk to the old man.
You're the only one who actually showed up to pay him a visit. You know he talks about you a lot.
Does he?
Yeah, about you being granted human rights. He's rooting for you. So maybe it's not such a bad idea. You can go in.
話がわかるやつらだ。
I served this town with every drop of my sweat.
大丈夫かオルドマン。うなされとるけど。
I was good to them. Just like you told. Michael, is that you?
ああ、重傷だな。
Your halo shines so bright.
Do not worry, you are safe.
Robocop? You came to see me? Like a real friend would? I'm getting close to my final days. And I just can't stand this uncertainty. But you came back from the other side. Tell me, how was it? Was it unbearable?
昼寝のようなものだ。
It was like waking up from a long nap. A new man.
I hoped that would be the case. I believe that death isn't the end. You are walking proof of that. Unfortunately, I have not completed all I set out to do. Those saboteurs inside OCP won't let me.
Are you referring to Max Becker?
That weasel seeks not only to destroy you, but also my company.
やっぱベッカーが黒幕なのか。
I know you would never let anyone jeopardize the good name of OCP. Before you go, could you be so kind and give me some painkillers?
私にそのようなことをする資格はありません。これはまあどうぞでいいかな。
That's better. I can always count on you, can't I? Thank you, son.
The helicopter is on its way, sir.
Perfect. More good news.
Leave now. We need to get him ready for the transfer.
生きてくれよオルトマン。息子って呼んでくれたよあいつ。
Why the long face, Robo? They'll pump him full of OCP's cocktails and come Monday morning he'll be back to signing deals as if nothing happened.
そうだといいかな。さあ、ベッカーを潰しに行こうぜ。
I am the mayor of intervene.
なんだこの野郎。
Is there a problem?
This man is preventing me from exposing OCP's hypocrisy. The way this hospital treats its patients is the best depiction of what OCP wants to do with this city. A brave policewoman shot in the line of duty is crammed into a small room, while the old man has a cozy VIP wing of the hospital all to himself. This is what Delta City stands for. Even bigger division.
But the time you had your tonsils removed, you were staying in the VIP wing too.
We're not talking about me. We need to talk about the people. Robocop, please stop this madness. Make a statement. That policewoman is your partner, isn't she? So tell us, doesn't she deserve better?
Lewis should be treated under better conditions.
Hey, cameraman, you got that? Even an OCP robot sees the hypocrisy. Listen to him. Don't let OCP take away our city. Say no to Delta City. Vote for the neighborhoods. Okay, guys, we're leaving.
We should find him a cozy,
なんだこいつは。
secluded, preferably padded.
オールドムなことをバカにしたのはちょっと許せんけど。このラストステージかな、これ。だいたい耐震でいつも最後乗り込んでいくようなロボコップ。
I only seek answers.
来たぞベッカー。
You came, so you can follow a command. Surprising.
Surrender, or there will be trouble.
Defiant as usual. Your creators screwed up the job by not installing an off switch. Well, it doesn't pay to fix their mistakes. It's cheaper just to replace you. So, Robocop, meet the future of law enforcement.
わお。んだこのブリキ野郎は。
Power like yours, but at the push of a button. That is why it is not only more effective than you, but infinitely more obedient. That's just a fragment of the speech I had prepared. But hell, this product speaks for itself.
Robocop, what's the status?
This is no appreciation party.
Gunshots? What's going on?
Becker has introduced me to his new robot.
UEDs? They're already functional? Mr. Becker bragged about them during my onboarding. I'll try to find something that can help. Just give me a sec.
勝て。
Enforcing peace.
Yeah. やばい、めっちゃ勝て上にいて。ロボパンチ。ロボパンチ。
Don't get excited. This was just a warm-up.
Robocop, I got something. A headless UED will start shooting other droids. It's a bug that ended a presentation in front of the OCP board. I'm looking at the footage now.
Let us see if they ever got around to fixing it.
Warm-up is over. Get ready for the real strike. I knew the guy that made you. Bob Morton, right? An arrogant brown-noser. Be happy that he's dead. One last asshole on my way to the chairman, you know? Now,
Suppressing hostile
I wish
activity.
he was here. So that he
Enforcing
could see
peace.
your end.
頭が取れると敵味方関係なく攻撃してくれるのか。走行めっちゃ硬えなあれ。どこ行った？わお、自爆してきた。
Robocop, I've got some more on the UED project. The old man didn't like it much and wanted to shut it down. He was certain that your brain was what was making you superior to them, so Becker continued to work on the project in secret.
He took a big gamble.
Hey, who are you talking to? Is that Oedipus guy helping you? Well, once I'm done with you, his career is over. You are durable, I'll give you that. You could become a strong part of my urban enforcement unit. Your redundant part is what you attack.
Wow. 痛い痛い痛い痛い痛い痛い。どこから撃たれてんだこれ。やべえ、いくらでも出てくるじゃねえか。あいつの銃欲しい。あとどこだ？
Becker knows you are helping me.
He gave me access to the OCP data himself. Under these circumstances, I feel obliged to use them any way I see fit.
Until now, I didn't want to damage you too much, but no more.
もうこれ以上ロボコップは与えられません。痛い痛い痛い痛い痛い痛い痛い痛い痛い痛い痛い痛い。 アサルトライフルあるじゃん。どこだ？どっから撃ってる？え？あ、下か。これでもくらい。
But it doesn't change anything. I won't let something like you kill my project.
わあ。ひえー。ちょっと待って。ひえー。自利品だよ。やばい、ロボコップ壊れちゃう。やばいやばい、マジで壊れる。マジで壊れる。やべえ、あっちから来てるな。ひえー、こっち来るな。やつらどこ行った？え、どこから撃ってんの？もう助けて。ロボコップの HP はゼロよ。ようやく終わったか。
What the hell just happened?
Becker,
Oh, just stop right there.
Great performance, Robocop. And Mr. Becker, it was an excellent presentation. You promised to show me a reliable remedy for this crime wave. And you really did.
Yes, I've been working on UEDs for the past 5 years.
I meant Robocop. He's proved once again that he's still the top player.
Excuse me? It just barged in here and started accusing me of conspiracy without a shred of proof. It is not stable.
I have Wendell's confession.
Oh, do you mean the guy that's been harvesting human organs? Very reliable source. You keep forgetting that your organic components are the bane of my entire existence.
ああ、てか、
They complicate things.
病院からなんか脳だけ無傷のやつを捕まえてきてたら、あの変な UED ロボットとかいうさっきのやつらか。
Well, it's time for me to go. Thank you, Mr. Becker, for your presentation. I'll be watching the progress of your project. But until then, keep up the excellent work, Robocop.
And you better keep an eye on that remote.
やべえな。これで終わりじゃねえのしかも。
That should do it. What's going on over there?
Becker's here, and the cops are not happy. Becker tested an army of robots on Robocop. Can you believe that?
That is so unethical. To conduct an experiment without our supervision?
うん。
Right.
まだまだ続きそうっすね、このゲーム。ほど。長いなぁ。今日で終わるかなと思ったけど、終わらないね。はい。じゃあね。よいしょ。はい。ということでね、知的生命体ロボットを倒しましたけど、はい。今日はね、もう2時ということでね、明日も祝日、明日祝日か。そうか。お仕事ですね。はい。なんでね、ここで終わりたいと思います。またね、ちょっと祝日とは違うけど、また休みがね、ちょこちょこあるっていうか、あるんでね、そこでまたなんか違うことをやるかなと思っております。はい。他のね、ゲームもあるんだけどね、何せ他のゲームもね、ホラーか、だいたいこんな感じのゲームしかないからね。はい。お疲れ様でした。ありがとうございます。はい。そうね。またなんかね、面白いゲーム見つけてね、ちょっとね、やりたいゲームもあるんだけど、人が集まれば、もしかしたらね、やるかなっていうやつもあるし。はい。ということでね、またちょっと次回、案外ロボコップするかもしれないし、他のゲームするかもしれないです。はい。ホラーもやりたいな。またね。あとは絵も描きたいしね。とりあえず時間欲しいね。はい。おつみそ。はい、おつみそです。まあね、仕事辞めたらね、時間あるかもしれないけど、さすがにね。ね、労働は1日8時間ですよって書いてあるけどね、ほんとそうですよ。みんなね、無理せずに、頑張ってください。俺も無理せずに頑張ります。はい。ということでね、今日はお疲れ様でした。見てくださってありがとうございます。はい。また次回ね、ロボコップどうなるかわかりませんが、はい。お楽しみください。それでは、またねー。バイバーイ。